in this case, both of you guys, the brand of the game became more known than the brand of the company, which is not always the case. And obviously, this came with a huge amount of success, but then you need to develop more games eventually. Do you think this was a challenge to get rid of the Trivia Crack and Angry
Why do you
Birds?
need to do more?
Well, maybe not. Not in the case of Angry Birds, but
Point.
if you wanted to
but I
develop more.
think, yeah, but I think that, of course you can kind of like look at it that way, but I mean, it's if you look at kind of like entertainment industry, people go and see movies, they go and see a particular movie or they play a particular game. They don't care. I mean, maybe Disney, I would argue, and Pixar being part of Disney, then maybe that is kind of like a brand that, okay, if there's a new Pixar movie, you might go and see it because it's a Pixar movie. But typically, who cares about the company? I mean, it's kind of like pretty irrelevant in most cases. Most people don't even know, the company behind Trivia Crack or the company behind Angry Birds. I mean, it's kind of like not super important. But I think that then if you look at the companies themselves, and I think this is also very true for like Rovio and like all of that, then a lot of people go, hey, yeah, but you have only done like Angry Birds, that you should do like other things. I mean, it's from my perspective, it's like going to Coke and saying that, you've done this Coke thing now for quite a while. Shouldn't you do more? And of course they have done more. They have Fanta and Sprite and like whatnot and all kinds of like things. But the thing is that it's again, I don't think that the brand like of the company is very important at all. So I for me, it's like irrelevant. I think that people consume Angry Birds and they love the brand, they love the characters, and like in the end, they couldn't care less like about the company behind. So I don't think that that's important. But yeah, of course, then some people like in a company might carried away about this, like, oh, but hey, like you are a one hit wonder, that shouldn't you do like more? But in my book, I mean, it's a little bit like telling Coke that, they only know how to do Coke. They should do other things and, like forget about this, because it's like pretty boring if they only have Coke. But, it happens to be fairly popular soft drink even today. So I would still like keep at that if I was.
Yeah, I agree with Peter. I would say for us, the only thing was hiring. So we were very popular at Trivia Crack, and then we hired. It was etermax, and so we went and did all the rebranding of the company just to get more hiring out there. But it's true. And the other thing is that people always forget about what a success is. Not all successes are created equal. So when you create something like Trivia Crack or Angry Birds, it's so massive, so big, so important to keep in time. And games are not movies. It's not that you make it and then you stop working on it. You need to keep it for years to come. So sometimes you yourself as an entrepreneur, you also get confused and think you have to do a lot of games and you need another thing or whatever. And sometimes the actual public tells you, no, I want this. You're good at doing this. Just do more of this and think about the next steps. So that's something we learned with time, the power of our brand and the power of what we do and how we are the best in the world. And we need to keep doing what nobody else in the world can do. So, for example, just our database of questions allows us to, for example, right now release a VR game, a social VR game with trivia that nobody can do in the world because questions will suck, right? And we can do it and we have our own characters or whatever. That's what people are expecting from us, not to compete with Supercell with another cross VR. So, it's something you need to learn. It's just like being a singer and you think that anything you do will be like a hit and sometimes it doesn't happen, or you just do another type of music and then your public tells you, no, I want this type of music. And again, you can experiment and you can do more things, but it's important to just keep your feet in the ground and understand the importance of what you did in the past in order to guide you for the future.